What's up, guys? It is January 28th. There's probably going to be a week and a half delay on these. That's about what we're doing on training sessions. I hope you guys have enjoyed following along with Arnold Prep so far. It's been good. It's been heavy, and we're in this final 5 or 6 weeks. The plan was to go 2 weeks up, and then this third week, which is right now, to either go a third week up and then deload, or maybe 2 weeks up, deload, 2 weeks up, down, right? It kind of, this last phase is usually the most dynamic as far as we have what we have written, but based on how the body's feeling, it's most important to keep the body intact. So we kind of left this third week kind of up in the air based on how I was feeling. My final session of week 2, we moved some weights I've never moved before. Things were going very great, but there was also some missed reps and some really obvious fatigue. So I think this week it's very wise to step back, hit a bit of a deload. The only real thing I have this week is this session. Today is going to be some speed squats and some positional deadlifts, nothing heavy, like no heavier than 75%. So still getting some good practice on positions, and on the squat, getting just some like good neurological feedback going fast, but nothing that's going to super fatigue the body. I'm going to take the session pretty slow. I don't want to be super fatigued. My other 3 sessions this week are going to be pretty basic. I think we may go to the climbing gym, just to do something different, get the body moving in a different way. But yeah, we'll get rolling with some warm-ups, get into speed squats, then some deadlifts. Let's do it. It wasn't going to be. It's fine. You know, just showing the people some stuff. Just doing some sideways walking.
Something new, you know? It's not banded reach-aways.
Yeah, every single video that it's just, we're doing banded reach-aways, some log and some side step downs. We do the same thing.
The one thing in the program I didn't have to look up.
We do the same thing every week.
Banded reach-aways.
Banded reach-aways. Oh, we're stiff today. We're stiff today. Ow. Hopping around the gym. I just want a 10-foot broad jump, and I know it's, I want a 10-foot broad jump. So like, I go like 9. I'm pretty heavy to go 10 feet. I'm doing about 8 today.
Not bad.
You're at 10 feet. Back up, brother.
Hit me.
Well, no, I'm starting at a line so I can.
Now you're at about 9.
8.5, 9 today. Braden and Dr. John. Okay. Close to 10.
I could probably get 10.
Dr. John. No.
Not bad.
All right, Sturge. Little
Okay.
6.5.
Not bad.
Hell yeah, brother.
In the Crocs. Oh, you're fine then.
Come on. Come on. Not terrible. Not that far.
Post Arnold training is just 12 weeks of broad jumps.
My broad jump progression week to week.
Finally get 10 feet.
Broad jump progression week to week. We got 2 more inches this week. Put it down in the comments what you think I'm going to get next week. Just standard YouTuber nonsense. Okay, so being a short leg, long torso dude, if you're built like me, probably the first thing to get fatigued is your low back, and specifically QLs on both sides. That blows up, especially in this show, because I have dumbbell, which is right side dominant, stone to shoulder, right side dominant, split jerk, weight loaded on that back leg. So the main thing that'll blow up for me and get overly fatigued during a prep is the QL. So while Martins was here, showed me this movement where it was really cool to get blood specifically in the QL. I haven't quite mastered it yet on the stretch portion, but on the concentric and the isometric hold, I really, really like it. So he was saying about a foot from the wall, for your feet. I like it a little further. Okay, relax this leg, this arm up high. Okay, and I don't want to fall back. I want to go straight towards the wall. So I relax this leg and I let the hip fall towards the wall, which he says he feels like a great stretch directly in the QL, but he's practiced this more. I don't really feel the stretch just yet, but what I do like is I try to pick myself up by just contracting specifically in that QL area. It's like squeeze right where that area where my back kind of blows up, and I contract for about 10-second hold. So it's lighten up that one area. So from there, I let that relax and stretch to the wall, which I don't feel that very well yet. Each week I get a little better control. Just contract that area, 10-second hold. So I've been doing a couple sets of 5 on each side. He was saying he warmed up with like a single set of 10 per side. I can't quite handle a full set of 10 yet. But I do kind of like it. It's one of those things right now, after I do it, the QL probably actually feels less comfortable, but it's not an area that gets specifically worked all that much. And this is just a whole new stimulus, so a little bit uncomfortable, but I think a little bit more time specifically training it, working on it. I think we're onto something. This plus quite a bit of intelligent core training, and good load selection on my actual primaries. I think we can get a better handle on these QLs, but it's just going to be an area that gets beat up. So I'm going to switch to the left, and we'll probably jump to squats. So just trying to set these up at a height where at the top, they're just barely on the floor. You don't want them up swinging. And then at the bottom, you want to set 90% of the chain down. Something like that. Two, three, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 links. And I'll match that on the opposite side. But right there, most of the chain is touching. At the top, I'll pick it all up. So I'm adding all of this chain. People say they have like 80 pounds of chain aside and 70% of that chain sitting on the floor. You're not doing anything with that chain. So I have about 20 kilos of chain per side, and I'm using 90% of it when I actually pick up, maybe 95% of it. So. Yeah, so 550 plus this amount of chain. This is probably the heaviest we've ever done on speed work, the speed week. So we've dropped some chain weight, but this is the heaviest straight weight we've ever done.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep. Go like a plate at a time up till working sets. Oh, he's huffing and puffing. He's huffing and puffing. He's got 5 sets of Bulgarian squats. He's huffing and puffing. He's having a bad day. $5.15. Last warm up.
What are you moving to?
550. 555. So I popped 2 10s aside. 4 doubles, 90 seconds to 2 minutes in between. So that's so heavy for speed week. I know. 65%. Yeah. Like Hot Rod, they're just in the garage or in the driveway, just dancing. I'm not gonna do it. I don't know why you're filming. I'm not doing it. I dance for no one.
All right, Waffle King.
I refuse. I need about 8 beers at a wedding to dance. Yeah, last one. You defeat Canada and Iceland.
We gotta fucking kill a Canadian and Icelandic warrior.
We're going moose hunting.
We're going hunting. We want a 5-point book. You can't comprehend levels of freedom in Iceland. All that healthcare.
Yeah, no, we're just training. We're just training. Better.
Looks much better.
Getting closer to where I squat.
Good. Love that.
Yeah, that new position feels better.
Love that.
Yeah.
That is the goal. What's this?
585. A long ways from where we need to be.
Good.
Yeah, it's doing good.
Nice.
It's just discomfort. Breathe and go.
Feelings. Come on. We got 2 more of these. Let's fucking work.
You breathe and go.
1, 2, 3, 4. You just work. 5, 6. Just work, boy. If you think it's gonna get worse, just work. 7. Lower. 8. 9. 10. Last set of 10. Let's go, sir. 6. Go. Lower.
Just grab the handles and breathe.
2, 3. Lower. 4.
Still moving.
It's still going. Get it done. Let's go. 6,
7.
8, 9, 4.
Well done. Good Lord. That's mean. That's mean. Some light 40s. Just a casual stroll.
Side glutes on. Knee out of tension. They just don't move. Walk through the ground. Walk through that floor. Yep. Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, we're good. We're done.
Really good. Really good. That's enough of that.
Cool. So, good speed day on the squats. That's the heaviest straight weight I've ever done on our speed week. And then just good technique practice, good pause below the knee. I think holding positions below the knee is going to be the key to that elephant bar. That might be the only thing that's totally different from everything everybody I've talked to about it. So good, just positional practice on deload week. We're gonna get some hamstring curls, get some blood in this side, and then some really big, slow tempo, really big range of motion, slow tempo leg press, just to open up the hips. Basically a loaded stretch, and we're gonna shut it down. So super basic deload session, nothing crazy, and we'll be back to heavy training for 4 weeks out next week. We have no shame anymore. We've sold our souls to the internet.